Hello, this is Mark King with Redesign.co providing a video analysis of the Blackridge Roofing website. We're here on the home page. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of different things. We'll start out talking about mobile responsiveness of websites. We're going to then go back and look at service pages and how are service pages generally developed for home service companies. And then we'll talk about service areas. And then finally, we'll move over to look at your Google Business profile and talk about the profile, the strength of the profile, and then we'll look at ranking both of your Google Business profile and finally of your website. We'll take a look at your Facebook page, talk about social media, and then we'll come back and leave with some recommendations on how we could partner together through the Certain Path Leads program to help you with your online presence. And so with that said, let's get started with mobile responsiveness. As you know, most searches today are done with mobile devices, and because of that, you need to make sure that your website can conform to the different display types that it might come across. So iPhones, iPads, Androids, anything like that. We have a program that we can run for your website that looks at it as though it were on an iPhone 10 or above. Here we have a good call to action at the top with the phone number. The menu is available to us here where we can open and close the menu, and images and content are pulled to the center point of the page. And so this is certainly what we would call a mobile-friendly website. We're going to close that out and get into service pages. How do we develop service pages for home service websites? The primary thing here is to match the way a person performs a search. And so for roofing issues, generally if someone is building a new home and they need a first roof put on, they're looking for roofing installation. If they have a roof, it's been damaged in some way, it just needs some repair, then roof repair or roof repair near me. If they've had a really major storm and there's major damage to the roof, or it's an older roof and just really needs to be completely replaced, then they're going to search for roof replacement or roof replacement near me. The point is today, most people search very specifically as to what their need is. They still look for roofers. They look for roof contracting near me, but they have certainly turned to more specific types of searches. And so for those types of searches, we want to build pages that match the search. So when I look at a home service website, I generally see pages built at what I call 3 different levels. The first being affinity level, where in your case you would have a page just says roofing, and on that page would be just a list of roof installation, roof repair, roof replacement, shingles, metal. It would just kind of give a bullet list of all the things that you do. Those types of pages are practically impossible to rank in Google. Then I would see what I call the product page, where you're talking about metal roofs. But in that page, you talk about installation, you talk about repair, you talk about replacement, all on that same page. Again, these pages are very difficult to rank as well, primarily because you end up using very little content for each of the actual services, the install, repair, replace. It's usually a paragraph of content with each, and that's all you say. Google is always wanting to give the person performing the search content, information. Information is king in Google. And so what we do is we build pages down to that next level, the service level. So for roofers, we're looking at roof installation page, a roof repair page, roof replacement page. Some companies specialize in roof cleaning, so we'll build a roof cleaning page. You can even get as specific if you want for your area. Let's say currently metal roofs are the big topic and your big sale. Then let's build a metal roof installation page, metal roof repair page. And so the question is down to that service level, what exactly do you want Google to find you for? And however you respond to that, let's build a page specific to that. So having said that, let's look at your pages and see how they're laid out. We have basically a roofing page, a gutters page, a soffit fascia page, and then exterior and remodeling. So in essence, what you have here are what I call product pages. So my expectation is when I open up roofing, I'm going to see basically you talking about everything. So here's replacement, repair, and more. And so in here you're trying to talk about roof replacement, restoration, repair, and installation, all on the same page. And if you notice, there's not really a lot of content given to any of those specific services. Down here you talk about what type of roofs that you work with, so you've moved from what the service is to what type of material you use in the service, and then you talk about shingle master, and then warranties, and then estimates, all on the same page. And so for Google, it's really difficult to say that they're going to give someone this page on page 1 and say, hey, go look at this page in regard to roof repair. Because literally, it looks like the only time you even mention repair is just with the word repair. So I think you get the idea. The same thing is for all of these other products. For your gutters, installation page, repair page, replacement page. Soffit and fascia, same thing. Exteriors and remodeling, since you're not being really specific about what you're wanting to cover here, it's kind of hard to expect this page to rank. Is it siding installation, siding repair? On the remodeling, what exactly is the service you're wanting to do? So see here on this page, siding, you have painting, you're even doing interior, kitchen remodel, bathroom remodel. If you want to be seen specifically for these types of services, then you need a specific page built for those services. So we're going to move away from services and talk about service area now. I believe under your About Us, you had a service area page. And as we look through, you're serving northern Utah, which is great. And then we have a list of communities that you provide your services in. What we recommend for our members is that you build a page specific to each of these communities. And so there's a page for professional roofing services, Provo, Utah, Syracuse, Utah. And on each of those pages, this is where you can give just a synopsis of all the things that you do. There's a purpose behind these specific pages, and that is when you're building out your service pages, you want to put a geographical area in the title that matches your address in your Google Business Profile. And so the title would be Roof Replacement in, and then whatever that community that you're currently located in. That's going to help target it for that particular community. But what about the other communities? Well, that's why you build the other pages. You have a page built out for Eagle Mountain, and that gives you the opportunity to rank locally for that community as well. So how would these be used? Well, the best way to really explain it is to go and take a look at your Google Business Profile. So here we're looking at your Google Business Profile. I want to ask a question here, and that is, are you not listing your specific address in your profile due to the fact that it's your home and you don't necessarily want people coming to your home to do business? Or is it because someone, an SEO company or someone, has told you that it's better not to list your address so that people can see your service area map? Our recommendation is generally, if you by any means can show your address in your Google Business profile, you really want to do that. You want to have that pinpoint on the map. The reason for that is, let's go back. I want to go back and look at your website real quick, contact us page. And so Eagle Mountain. So you're in the Eagle Mountain area. And so we come back to here, and I want to find Eagle Mountain. And so we end up seeing that Eagle Mountain is actually on the other side of Utah Lake over here, and it's showing your service area over on this side. And so I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. If you provide services in Fairfield, Cedar Fort, Saratoga, Springs, that's something I would definitely want to visit with you about. But here's how Google uses your profile. So you're here in Eagle Mountain, and we're just going to pick a spot here and say your home is in this particular area. And someone just a few blocks away is looking for roof repair near me. Google's going to identify, where did that search come from? Most likely it's a mobile device. Google knows exactly where all of our phones are. And then Google's going to draw a radius around that search location. And it's going to go first to your Google Business profiles and pull all of those that have to do with roofing. Then those profiles are going to be in competition for the map pack ranking. That group of 3 at the top of page 1 that says click here for direction or click here for call. But in your case, because you don't have an actual pinpoint address, Google really isn't certain where you're located. And especially because your service map is so far away from your actual location, it's hard for Google to determine whether you should be included in a search here or is it only for searches over here. So there's a lot of things that need to be discussed and talked about in regard to how you have your profile set up at this point. But either way, let's say the person happens to be over in Springville. How do you rank for work in Springville? So you go back to your website and you build a page specific to Springville. And so you don't mention that in your list, but if that community is important enough for you, you certainly need to have a page built for it. So back to the profile. Again, your profile is your most important online product that you have, even above your website. Because again, this is where Google starts when a search is performed. Another reason it's so important is because it's the only place that Google can actually see how you communicate with your customers. Where is that located? It's in your reviews. So right now you have 14 reviews, and as I look at these reviews, as I go down, I see no response to Nancy, but I see you have a response here. There's no response here, no response here, no response here, but then you have a response here. So the point is, respond to every single review. 5-star, 1-star, yesterday, 2 years ago. Go back and respond to every single review. And don't just put, hey, thank you for your review. You want to communicate to that customer how important that they are to you, and especially because they left a review. The reason for that is this is where Google is going to see, and the only place Google can see, how you communicate with your customers. If you don't respond to your customers, from Google's perspective, those customers really don't mean a lot to you, and certainly not the reviews that they left. So make sure you're responding to reviews. So we're going to go back now, and we're going to take a look next at how does your current Google profile, business profile, rank in the map pack. Using a platform called Local Falcon, we can actually go in and look for a particular keyword phrase to see how do you rank in the map pack. Now again, notice how Google seems to think that your center point of your work is over on the eastern side of Lake Utah, where your address on your website shows you on the western side of the lake. But either way, when I type in the word soffit repair, you show up basically 20 plus in the map pack. Google only shows 3 locations on page 1 of the map pack. Over here you happen to show up number 4. And so here's rain gutter specialist, here's another, and then here you are for the keyword again, soffit repair. Now I did try to use roof repair, roof contractors, roofing, roofers near me. For those keywords, you did not show up even at 20 plus within the map packs. And so there's a lot of opportunity here for us to maybe go in and look at your Google business profile, talk about your purposes and direction of where you want your services to show up, and then help you be able to build the strength of that profile for those communities. So let's leave the Google business profile, go back to talking about the website and website ranking. This is another third-party SEO platform that we use called Ahrefs. This one shows us mainly what we're looking at is keyword ranking. And so right now you have 92 keyword phrases ranking above page 10 in Google. When I click on this, we can get it in more detail. I've sorted them by position. There's 10 organic positions per page. And so what this is telling me is that your top keyword phrase is soffit and fascia, Utah. It's in position 16, which is at the bottom of page 2 in Google. Everything else that Google sees you for is below that. And so one of the things that I like to do is I like to look at how are you ranking for your brand name. Well, your brand name is not in here until we get down to here. We've got Eagle Ridge Roofing, and it comes in at position 43, which is page 5 of Google. So you've definitely got some brand name issues as far as ranking. If somebody literally types in your company name, you should show up page 1, number 1, every time. The other thing that I like to look at is how do you rank for your affinity, roof, roofers, roofing, those terms. And so when I put those in and look specifically for those, your top keyword is roof soffit repair. Again, page 4 of Google, and everything else below that. I also like to look at the specific service terms: install, installation, repair, replace, replacement. Some companies even do roof cleaning, so I put clean, cleaning. And so for those words, if someone's using a word that's that specific, they are very intent on finding someone who will actually do the work for them. So in that case, soffit repair, again, page 4. You see the soffit and soffit repair keywords are the ones that are working best for you. But again, your top one is on page 4. So there's a lot of opportunity for some additional work here to get better exposure for the work that you do. So with that said, let's go back to the home page and let's just talk a little bit about what are some opportunities of partnership between Blackridge Roofing and Redesign.co through the Certain Path Leads program. Well, the first opportunity is that you can have a new website built for you for free that would include basically your home, about us page, your gallery, reviews, blog, contact us, even the free estimate information. All of that could be built for free. Your service pages, you're going to need more specific service pages. And so we can build 7 service pages for you for free. Anything other than that would cost $150 per page. And so Certain Path jumps in and pays for that free portion of your website, and then even pays 50% of the additional page cost. And so that's the part you get for your membership. Now, I don't actually recommend that you do that. The reason primarily is that you've got some good structure going here. We just need to be more specific in regard to your service area, our services, and we need to actually build out the pages for your service areas. Also, you're built on a WordPress platform. That's the exact same platform that we use. It's a great platform for content. It's a great platform for SEO optimization of websites. And so at this point, I just don't recommend that you have a new website built. Allow us to partner together and let's work on your existing website. So having said that, again, we just need more pages with longer form content. 750 words of content per page would probably be adequate for your website in your area. Now, what else is there available? We have programs that can work specifically on your Google business profile and help you rank better in the map pack and increase the number of calls that you're getting from your Google business profile. We also have opportunities to work with you with social media. I see that this is your Facebook page. It looks like you're keeping up quite well with posts on your Facebook page. That is awesome. This is a great way to really sell who you are. And so let your website sell your products and services, and let your social media sell you, the company, your integrity, the people. Use it for those purposes. And so, but we do have social media management programs, social media ads programs as well that we could work with you. And then finally, of course, there's paid ads. Those words that you see when you perform a search that have the AD next to the word, those are search ads. We do local service area, which is the Google Guaranteed program, and other areas that we can help you market your website. You can't just have a great looking website, have it optimized, and then just maintain the website and expect to rank for home service keywords. You have to figure out what is the best way to market that site and the profile in front of Google. Hope you have some questions. I'd love to entertain those questions and answer them for you. You can certainly reach out to us at 208-261-9898. Just give us a call and I'd love to visit with you. Thank you for your time watching the video, and I hope you have a great day.